Welcome to a special June Bugs edition of Toonheads. Over a span of 60 years, Bugs Bunny appeared in 177 Warner Brothers cartoons.
Hey, what's up, Doc? What's cooking? What's up, Doc? Oh, you're looking for Bugs Bunny bunting. Duck is gonna hunting just to get a rabbit skin, but now the rabbit's gonna get. What's up, Doc? What's cooking? Hey, look out! Stop! You're gonna hurt someone with that old shotgun. Hey, what's up, Doc? We really mean it. What's up, Doc?
Bugs Bunny, that carrot-chomping rascal, has become a national hero, a corporate symbol, and the biggest cartoon star of the 20th century.
You know how I hate to talk about myself.
And while Bugs has endured the test of time, the landscape of American culture has radically changed. 60 years of styles, fashions, and attitudes have come and gone.
Not that dang thing up there! You sillies.
And our concept of humor has evolved as well.
I think I'll try some changes in the act, the next performance.
Certain stereotypes that were considered funny to audiences of 1940 are offensive to audiences of 2001.
Which way do you go? Which way do you go?
There he goes.
Where?
There, go get him.
Some of the films Bugs Bunny appeared in over 50 years ago have become dated.
Open up that door. You notice it didn't say Richard?
Yosemite Sam's reference to Richard is a joke relating to Count Basie's 1947 hit song, Open the Door, Richard. Most viewers of today don't understand many of these dated gags. References to contemporary trends like movies, personalities, books, and popular music were common in the satirical Warner Brothers cartoons. 1940s attitudes towards certain ethnic cultures and minorities were fair game for all movie makers, cartoonists, and humorists.
What's up, Doc?
These points of view are no longer considered correct or tolerable in today's culture. Throughout the years, local television stations, Turner Entertainment Networks, and Warner Brothers have removed certain cartoons from television circulation. Antiquated stereotypes perpetuated in these cartoons, particularly toward minority groups, were never in good taste. Only now, as a society, are we recognizing this injustice. Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network understand our responsibility to the community and to impressionable young minds who watch our network. But what were these cartoons? What was their intent? Who made them? And why were they pulled from television? To tell the complete story of Bugs Bunny, tonight Toonheads devotes a special episode to
All aboard!
the 12 missing.
Come on along and listen to.
Ethnic humor has been an American comedy staple since the early days of vaudeville in the 19th century. The melting pot of immigrants that formed America in the early 20th century provided the inspiration to performers, writers, and cartoonists. Cartoonists in particular found they could get an easy laugh by identifying a minority group with a few lines of accented dialogue and caricatured ethnic facial features. No group was spared. Not celebrities,
Now, how about a little kiss, baby?
politicians, or even the movie-going public. All ethnic groups were caricatured.
Walking on my property. Ah, little rabbit. Please hold the balloons until I tie the shoelace.
All right, Rabbit. Where's Rocky? Where's he hiding?
When Tex Avery directed the cartoon A Wild Hare in 1940, he unknowingly created the most beloved cartoon character in the history of animation.
What's up, Doc?
Bugs is still the wise guy we all remember, but America has changed dramatically from the time of the rabbit's creation.
Hey, you know, I knew I should have made a left turn at Albuquerque.
Bugs Bunny was born in the summer of 1940, a time when America was still formally segregated, a time before Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in baseball, before President Truman desegregated the military, before the federal government integrated the nation's public schools. And while animated cartoons have generally been considered timeless, evergreen entertainment for all ages, the 12 Bugs Bunny cartoons withheld from programming reflect views we as a nation no longer tolerate.
Wine to run all night, wine to run all day. I'll bet my money on a cocktail night. Somebody said on the bay.
The black stereotype in early Hollywood feature films was consistently negative.
Pockets high from the ground. Old high pockets.
While it was commonplace to see black actors in feature films, their roles were usually limited to loyal domestic help, primitive jungle natives, or slow-witted field hands.
I was the former. I was the one says when it's putting time in
infinito.
Putting time.
The idea of replacing Elmer Fudd with this sort of character was tried only once by Tex Avery in the 1941 cartoon All This and Rabbit Stew.
Oh, well.
Okay. Ah.
Avery didn't hold back in presenting the complete insulting stereotyped image, including a lazy shuffle, a raspy voice,
Well, shut my mouth. Where the tracks?
and an addiction to gambling.
Four bits, Doc.
To the animators and audiences at the time, this offending image was seen as just another foil for Bugs Bunny's sharp, humorous attacks. In fact, a few years later, when Elmer Fudd was established as Bugs Bunny's main foe, Bob Clampett reused this chase scene, substituting Fudd in place of the previous hunter. White performers in blackface was a common sight in vaudeville and early films. In fact, the practice continued in Hollywood musicals through the Second World War. Al Jolson, who made a career singing Mammy in blackface, established Warner Brothers as a major Hollywood studio in 1927 with his smash hit film, The Jazz Singer. The animators at Warner Brothers often poked fun at Jolson, just as they did most Hollywood stars. In this rare 1942 promotional film, Bugs mocks Jolson, encouraging moviegoers to buy war bonds.
We all invest in the USA. Sammy, my Uncle Sammy.
Particularly telling that this stereotype was used to promote the sale of war bonds.
Buy a share of freedom today.
Our government and society were blind to the pain these images caused African Americans. When Bugs head south in Mississippi Hair, the animators parodied black-faced minstrel shows as a joke to insult a wealthy Southern gambler.
And the gentleman wins a cigar. The Cape Town ladies sing this song. Doo-da,
The joke isn't funny to most viewers of today.
Oh, doo-da day. I come down
We will return in a moment to the special Toonheads presentation, The 12 Missing Hairs. Welcome back to Toonhead's special presentation, The 12 Missing Hairs. Through the 1960s, cowboy movies and Western TV series were a tradition of American storytelling. The tales of heroic cowboys and their conflicts with Native American Indians were standard attractions at the movie matinees each week. Lampooning this genre.
Need water? Capri Sun Roaring Waters with a roaring flavor of fruit. Get your water in a pouch.
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
Every Saturday night at 9, Toonami's serving up a double dose of Naruto. That's right, 2 back-to-back episodes of the greatest action show on the planet.
What type of chocolate is that?
I'm gonna keep coming at you again and again and again!
It's all part of Toonami. Saturday night from 9 to 11. Live the dream on Cartoon Network.
Brought to you by the official Little League World Series Baseball 2008 video game on Wii and DS. In stores now. Rated E for everyone.
What's our plan of attack, sir? Follow me. The heroes.
Skywalker is the Republic's only hope.
The villains.
Surrender, Skywalker.
The adventure.
Gotta keep up!
This is where the fun begins.
Star Wars, The Clone Wars, rated PG, now playing in theaters.
Real life is not just black and white. Colors aren't just reds and blues. They're full of wonderful shades and hues. In real life, colors blend. So why shouldn't your marker pen? Introducing Blendy Pens. Just insert 2 Blendy Pens into the fusion chamber. Give it a twist and like magic, you can create color fusion. Fuse yellow with green and get every color in between. Make crazy color blends. Even yellow to black, and it always goes back. There are 276 fusing combinations for thousands of color possibilities. Just think how many marker pens it would take to get all the colors Blendy Pens can make. You get 24 Blendy Pens and 12 color fusion chambers, plus 30 Blendy Art Oops-proof posters to color, with hidden surprises in every picture. We also include 50 Blendy Art stickers, plus the Blendy Art Creative Belt that rolls up for color blending on the go. You get everything you see here for $19.99. Call the number on your screen. You must be 18 years or older to call.